What's going on, my people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Spybook TV. We're back with another pre-recorded video. Smash the like on this one. We're gonna be reporting a lot of news that is not related to Arsenal this time around. I feel like we should just don't do the same thing over and over again. Let's try to do something else. Let's talk about Arsenal. Let's talk about other football clubs. Let's talk about what is happening in the transfer market. So yesterday there were a lot of breaking news, but I could not jump on it right away because I was out working within the cash, right? So as I was about going to record this video, a major breaking news happened. David Einstein put out a tweet like 30 minutes ago. Breaking. I'm gonna read it out to you so you guys can hear me. I know that you guys need listening to that, but I'm just gonna read it out. So put it out there. Exclusive. Eddie Howe set to leave Newcastle United. All parties initially a chose to continue, but 48 years old has informed Newcastle FC of decision to take a break and will depart after 5 years as head coach. Wow, that's a lot of bomber right there. So Matteo Jesu of Al Ahly lined up as replacement, the Athletic FC. So it's actually crazy to just see that they are to leave Newcastle. So what does it mean for the deal of Bruno Guimaraes if Eddie Howe leaves? So does that changes the fact that he has worked with Eddie Howe for such a long period of time and he owes him some sort of like anyway he wanted to come to Arsenal either way, whether Eddie Howe stays or leave. I believe he still wants to come to Arsenal. And what that got to do with Bruno Guimaraes if he stays with the new coach, and why is there so much delay on this Bruno Guimaraes? I know sometimes deals can be difficult to get done, but I think Arsenal you need to like drop a little bit better on the field, try to agree this as fast as you can. When your player has a pre-season, they go integrated to the team easier and earlier. You know what I'm saying? So the Premier League starts on August 24th, so which is less than a month from now, and you've only signed two players, the third choice goalkeeper on the front and the winger from our club, which is Zolis. So if you ask me, I think Arsenal should speed up their transfer this season. It's getting too slow for champion of England. I don't know why we this slow. Why we this slow? So I'm just gonna literally move on from this conversation right now because it's getting frustrated already because fans need something to just chill and relax on. You ain't giving us anything to work with here. And Mikel Arteta actually did a press conference yesterday, and he's saying Arsenal know what to do. Arsenal has examined on which position to improve on, and they are doing so to buy in the players. But Declan Rice is shattered. Bukayo Saka is limping around, no fit. Saliba matched up his back. So you ain't replaced, like not even replaced, just brought in a cover for these guys. You haven't brought in a cover for these guys, man. Anyway, and you're saying you're working in, you know what to do, you're in the right direction, blah 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 blah. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I don't see anything like right direction. And another news that I've got told dropped yesterday is Chelsea agree a deal to sign Danny Welbeck from Brighton. The 36 years old has got a green light, and Fabrizio Romano dropped. Here we go on that one. So it for me, if you ask me what my takes are on those deals, I think it's actually a good deal. For a 36-year-old of Danny Welbeck who scores around 16 goals last season at this Brighton team. I think what happened to Welbeck is that as he grows older, his maturity, his level, his standard grows as well. When he was younger, I believe he was at Manchester United, Arsenal, then Manchester United again, but nothing worked. It didn't work. And as a 36-year-old guy, he actually did well last season. So, and speaking of Chelsea again, Chelsea to sign former Liverpool player Anderson on the free. Yeah, yeah, on the free. That's crazy. Chelsea are signing these leaders, this older player to put some cultures in the team because all these players chat about this and that, they're young talent, but we haven't seen it. Do anybody remember Alavia back in the days 2 years ago? It was like all over the gap, and it was raining like he's a good player, talented player, and everybody wants him. But what happened to those players? Once they go to Chelsea, that's it. That's it. Injury, characters, Mikhail Modric. There is a lot of guys. So they need some sort of like a leadership, some sort of leader in that team. Not signing a bunch of young lad without no sort of mentor or whoever to lead them. You know, I actually think Danny Welbeck is a good signing for them. I think Danny Welbeck is a good signing from. So is he gonna be like a replacement for um or is this their striker, or is he gonna start? So that's what I don't know. Yeah, and do I still got any news to report? I don't think so. I think that's everything. Oh, yeah, before I forget, during Timber leaves training, first off training and went home due to his groin injury, and we haven't actually buy a cover for this guy. Ben White is back here, or can we keep Ben White fit? Can Ben White cover for during Timber for 2 months, 3 months? If it's out, that's the question. Or you want to play Muscara that cost us the Champions League? And don't forget, if you're playing Muscara, Saliba is also out. So you need at least one cover. One cover. Maybe someone that can play a right back, you can bring him in. So that if Timber and White are out, you can cover then Muscara can play as a centre back, or you can switch it all up. You need someone because this growing injury, I don't know what the hell is happening for the past since the season ended. He hasn't he came back for training. That's the funny thing. He came back for training and it's kind of like resurfaced again. So that's what I don't understand the issue with the groin injury. It's kind of like difficult to heal from though. Yeah, look at Saka Achilles. It's kind of like crazy as well. So today is not unable to train for 2 days in a row, and tomorrow is kind of like banging in a trick in the World Cup. So it's crazy. I know. But we need to get in cover for this one. Yeah, and people might say, what about Noni Madrid is a cover for Saka? Just tell me what that lad has done for 52 million. If I were the manager, if I was in charge, if I'm Andre Bata, I will sell Madrid this season. I will sell him off. I will sell him off. I will sell him off. And Arsenal need to be sensible about the signing of this left winger. You wanted to sign Vinicius Junior, and Vinicius Junior is actually committed in staying at Real Madrid. As long as Madrid meets up what is asking for in wages, he's gonna stay. So you need to be sensible. If you aren't signing Vinicius Junior and he leaves for and he stays at Madrid and sign a contract extension, so who else is out there for you to sign? Bakola? Bakola is keen on going to Liverpool because Liverpool has done a lot of groundwork. And Bakola is not going to be free. It's not going to be cheap. You need to pay an 100 and I think they said PSG report that they want 140 million. 140 million. That's a lot of money for just a bench player. It doesn't start. It doesn't start. But I'm probably thinking 120 million get it done. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe you need to offer like 100 million plus 20 in add-on, or 110 plus 10 in add-on to get it done. And Arsenal, if you can spend 117 million on Morgan Rogers, Premier League proven, are you going to spend 120 on Bakola? That ain't happening. So which other left winger is out there? Uh, which other one? Rafael Leao? Is that what you're gonna sign? Maybe he can join, but I don't see Arsenal going for him. Arsenal does not even rate him at all. That's what I think. And what about this guy, Nico Williams? The assist from the World Cup? No, there's not semis. He had the ball back and he smashed it. No, that is the fighter. Yeah, Nico Williams, easy deal to do. I think he has a release clause, and Arsenal loves release clause. Just pay the damn money and it's yours. And the guy is not good enough. So who is buy? Who are you supposed to buy? Who are you supposed to buy? It's crazy. Fabrizio Romano just put out a post on YouTube right now. It says there is a breakthrough in Diamande's talk, and I think there's an agreement in place, and also Rodri in talks to join in Real Madrid, even while still injured. And speaking of injured player, Kroupi is gonna be out for 2 to 3 months. Bonamon striker, which Barcelona was looking at, Arsenal we're looking at because not anymore. I think Manchester United as well was looking at him, but now he's gonna be out for 2 to 3 months, which means all these guys that are looking out for this guy need to pay their attention to other player. I think he had a fractured knee or toe thereabout, and it's a successful operation, and he's gonna be out for the next 2 to 3 months, which is crazy. Can you believe that? Imagine you signed a player and you got injured in the first week, just like during Timber did for Arsenal a couple of years back. That's crazy. That's crazy. Guys, so let me know what you think about all these stories. Anderson to Chelsea with Danny Welbeck, Kroupi, Rodri talks on for Madrid, and Yan Diomande breakthrough. Let me know what you think. You know the funny thing about Yan Diomande is he's just only 19. He had a decent season, just one decent season. This is actually the best generation to play football. If you got one decent season, you're an £100 million player. Look at Kroupi, one decent season. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So, guys, let me know what you think on these deals. Let me know what you think on these ones. Smash the like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on your notification so whenever we drop a new video, you'll be notified. And also, share the video and like the video if you like the video. We're out of here. See you guys later. Peace.